Hey guys, I'm back and I will be doing my 360 collection. And the 360 was, I don't know if one of my favorites, but I did enjoy playing on that system. I got it on my birthday around 2006, I believe. And was it no, no 2006 on my birthday. And I really like the system a lot. Play a lot of games. It's probably one of my fourth biggest collection I have, either fourth or third, and this was probably taken will be in parts because there's so many of them. But first, when I was doing my original Xbox collection, I forgot about one game I had. I just have so many games, and it was Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay. This was a fantastic game. Still look good all these years, the graphic wise, and really love this game. Good game. So let me start. Magna Carta 2. I hadn't played this too much. I know it's a JRPG. I don't have the first one, but I was playing this one and I really enjoyed it. It's a good game. Condemn, Criminal Origins. Um, I think I played this on a demo and I really liked it, but it took me, I don't know, a couple years to get this back. And well, to buy it, because I was playing other games and I hadn't finished it yet. But I did like playing it. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Not a good crossover fighter. I mean, it's probably one of the most. It's probably a fighter that nobody didn't really ask because who would want DC Universe character faces Mortal Kombat? I would want like Marvel versus DC fighting game. That would be amazing, like a must-have. But this is just okay. Crisis 3. I hadn't played this yet. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Really fantastic game. I really liked it. It's kind of challenging here and there, but I really like the gameplay of this. It's real good. Burnout Paradise. Probably the last Burnout game. Um, really fun. It was a good open world game. This one is. Halo Anniversary Collection. Great remaster of the first game. Um, I like Halo. I personally like the second one more, but this one's really good though. You could play the remaster or the original one, which is really cool. Ninja Gaiden 2. I love Ninja Gaiden. Well, first two. This one's really good. This was real fun. Hard though, but really good. Lego Lord of Rings. Really, I love Lord of Rings in general, so playing this was really fun. It's kind of weird having the voice acting in it, but um, overall, really cute. Nine Nights 2, um, hack and slash, they were really good. Dare Life 4, a big reason to own the 360 at the time. I love Dare Life series. I play this one, love it to death. Um, just a really fun game. Gears of War 3, my favorite Gears of War. I beat this and I wanted to beat it again, but I never got a chance to. But I love every single thing about this game. I really love it. I even bought the DLC for it too. And wow, I love this game. Love it. DJ Hero 2, fun. I wish they made a third one, but they kind of canceled it. Bioshock Infinite. I had mixed feelings. At the time, I really loved it. Like, I really liked it. And then playing it again, I kind of don't like it as much. Maybe because of the story, and I did like Burials of the Sea, the DLC that came with this. Overall, it's still a good game. Just, I don't know. Just the ending kind of messed it up a little bit. One of my favorite RPG, Kingdom Amalur Reckoning. I love this game. Love every single thing about it. The only thing I really didn't care for was the story because it wasn't really that interesting. But there's tons of side quests to do in it, and lots of weapons, lots of customization. Very, very enjoyable and recommended too. And I recommend the DLC too, because those are big. They're like really big, and just, there's a lot to do in that game. Battlefield Bad Company 2, I didn't really play this one too much. But what I play, I like. Dead Rising. I like Frank West as a character, though he's not my favorite. Well, I don't know. He's okay. It just, I don't like this game that much because it's very stiff. And at the time when I played it, I didn't like the time. A time game. I don't know. I just can't get into them. But I did like the whole zombie in the mall thing. The Witcher 2, Assassin of the Kings. Um, I really like this game. This game is really good. Very, very beautiful. Kind of challenging too, playing it on the consoles because um, this was kind of like made for PC. But I really enjoy it. I think this was a really fantastic game. Of course, I got Witcher 3, but I'll talk about that more when I get to that. Um, Perfect Dark Zero. This is the limited edition. Um, this game suck. I don't know. It's not good, and I like the original better. This one had nice graphics at the time, but um, I don't know. The story was terrible, and the combat was just mediocre. Watchmen, the end is nigh. Um, Beat 'em up. I love Watchmen, the comics, and I love the movie, so I wanted to play the game. Blink, mediocre shooter. Um, I don't know. It had a lot of potential to be really good. I mean, I think this is more focused on multiplayer though than a single player, but uh, I saw potential. Hopefully they'll make a sequel to this because it wasn't too bad, just not enough modes in it. Dungeon Siege 3, mediocre RPG. Bullet Witch, I just got this, so I hadn't played it yet. Saint Row, the reason why I got 360, this was my first game I bought for my 360, and I was crazy about this because I was a big fan of San Andreas, so I wanted to play Saint Row because you can customize your own character and you can have your own gangs, and I love this to death. I played it so many times, beaten it so many times, and I just really think this was a really fun game. Though I think what improves of the first game is Saint Row 2, which I think was just more better because you can play as a female character in it, and I like the storyline. It's a little bit more darker theme. Still, this was really fun, and I like the villains in it. Sims 3 Pets. Not as good as the PC, but good enough to enjoy. That's all I really can say about it. Wet. Mediocre shooter. third-person shooter. Kind of like Groundhouse, like Robert Rodriguez type movies. It's alright. To Human, a lot of potential. Just this game was too ambitious for its own good. It's not totally bad, but it's not something I'll praise it, like, oh, you gotta play this. It's okay. Driver San Francisco. I love the Driver series. This was really good. The voice acting, what turns me off from this game is the voice acting is really bad. But overall, the game is good. Binary Domain. Really good. Well, it reminds me of Terminator in a way because you do fight machines that are like humans, and I don't know, it's really fun. Like it's really fun, arcade-ish shooter, and you can have a squad and you can influence and stuff for them to like you or dislike you. And this game is awesome. Fist of the North Star, Ken Rage 2. I hadn't played this yet. I only played the first one and I liked the first one. So eventually I'll play that one. Kane and Lynch Dead Man. Mediocre shooter again. But I like the characters. I did have the second one and I thought that was awful. Halo 3. I beat it. It's alright. I know a lot of people love Halo 3. Love Halo 3. I was one of them that liked it. I was a huge fan. Internal Sonata. I think I should have got on PS3 because it added a new character to it. Play as. Overall, for a standard RPG, JRPG, it's cute. It's fun. It's dark though because it's dealing with death. But the combat does remind me of the Tales of series. The Ultimate Sith Edition, Star Wars Force Unleashed. This includes the DLC on disc of Star Wars. Not a bad game. Pretty alright. It's fun. I think I like this more than the second one because I used to have the second one. I sold it because the combat was good, but the story was awful. And this one I like. I like this one. Borderlands was good. Just the story wasn't there, but of course the second one improved from the first one. But it was a nice game to play co-op, not a game to play by yourself. Well, there's Saints Row 4. I actually really like Saints Row 4. Yeah, it did a little too much, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, and I like the character. I like they brought back like certain characters in the game, which I like. But I still play it times and times. Far Cry 2. I didn't like this one at all. I mean, I like the setting because it's in Africa, but I just didn't like that you have malaria. I thought that would suck in a game, but overall, it's a pretty decent game. Syndicate, generic shooter. Nice, futuristic setting though, but nothing stand out for this game. Halo 3 ODST. Only like the first part of this game. And that's it. I mean, everything else was alright. The Orange Box, a very great value. Get like all these games in here, and I love them all. I like Portal a lot. Play that twice, beating it. And then I like Half-Life, of course. Team Fortress 2 is okay, but I really like these two more. Metroid 2033. I hadn't finished it yet. It's kind of challenging though. But I do like it. I like that survival horror shooter theme. Yeah. Ghost Recon Advanced Fighter. Currently was playing this, stopped, kind of got bored, but not a bad game. Hadn't played the second one yet. Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition. I had this on PS3, but I wanted all the DLC in it, so I sold my copy and got this one, and it's a good game. Assassin's Creed Revelation. Halfway on this one. It's alright. Two Worlds 2 is not a really bad game, just a little iffy. I don't know, it just I like it. I like it. It's different. It's different. It's better than the first one, of course, but one of my favorite games, Nier. Love it. Love this game to death. Just fantastic. Of course, the sequel's out, and I have that. Dante Inferno, a really good hack and slash, dealing with the poem. Real good. It was supposed to make that as a trilogy. Splinter Cell Blacklist, really fantastic game. I just missed the original voice actor who does Sam, which is Michael Ironside. But overall, it's a really, really good game. Halo 4, a pretty... I like the new enemies. I know a lot of people wasn't a big fan of this one. A lot of people was mixed. I personally like it. I like it a lot because it had new enemies. Though I do miss the Covenant, but I like the new enemies just a little bit more. Decent game. The last game for now, until I make part 2, because it's going to be in parts, is Elo Noir, a fantastic game. Too bad it closed Team Bondi, but overall this game is fantastic. Well, not fantastic. It's just really, it has a really good story to it. The gameplay can be a little repetitive because you really can't do much. It's open world, like sandbox, but you can't do a lot of stuff in it. But overall, I thought the story was really good in it. And that is part 1. I'll do part 2 next week. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.